welcome to the Mix Up Please I have friends, and on the mix we have Tina. And Tina is speaking of the topic that happened basically with Anna. And she's saying that, the persons who basically made the call to her workplace to get her fired, and they're very weak individuals and they only have women's strength. She's saying that this person does not have strength for a man, but is able to go up against another woman because she's afraid of, or because of her fear of men. So, guys, go and catch the video and hear what she has to say. She's saying that basically she's not really defending Anna because she knows that Anna can defend herself. And go check it out and hear what she has to say about this individual. And please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so when I post you know about it. And for all my lovelies out there, you're celebrating your birthday today, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, guys, that you are wished peace, prosperity, and anything that your heart desires. And for all my other lovelies, my supporters, my friends, my followers, whoever you may call me, have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day. And guys, ensure that you're enjoying yourself. Today's Saturday. Go out, have a like a brunch, sit with your friends, your family, share some time with the people that you love the most. Sometimes we don't have that around us, but just spend some time with either yourself or people around you that you love. And have yourselves a great, great day today.
I didn't even remember that Anna was on Facebook. One of those people who is on here, but you don't see them. You see them, but you don't see them. Yeah. And I mean that in a good way. In a very good way. I don't mean it negatively or anything like that. But Anna is that type of person. You see her, but you don't really see her. Right? My eyes are red. I need to go get my eyes checked. That's crazy. Look how my eyes are red. Crazy. But anyways, I think I need glasses. But anyways, right? You sit there and I don't even see Anna like that. And you get up in your miserableness. You see people out here, I use GoFundMe for scam people. And I talk about, them are going to sue, knowing damn well, you not pay attention to them people there. You understand? Pay attention to them people there where I make the thousands and thousands off of them followers' head out of lying. Like blatantly lying. But you know why you're not going to pick on those people? You're not going to pick on those people because you're afraid of man. You're one of those weak women who afraid of man. Yeah, you're afraid of man. You love man. You see like how you come out here and you talk and you say man beat you and kick you and thump you down. That's the type of life that you enjoy. You're a very submissive type of woman who kneel before a man and worship a man. That's who you are. You have a problem with strong females. You have a problem with not just Anna, but you have a problem with me too. And I'm just speaking on the matter. I know Anna can defend herself. I'm not defending Anna, but I'm just speaking on something that's very public. It's just so funny how you just pick on everybody, every other woman out here, but the real thief them, you not pick on them. Go pick on the thief them what you say. Oh, you can't match up to them thief that them will come off of you. Because truth be told, you're weak. I know you're weak. You're just a big coward. And you guys remember the recording. I still have the recording. I played the recording for you guys on my other channel. I still have the recording of how she invades your privacy and she picks up herself and makes telephone calls to people about situations that completely has nothing to do with her. Nothing. She includes herself in things that when I say includes herself, I'm not talking about just discussing stuff on social media, right? Because anything past social media, once it's public, you can discuss it in your own way, right? But this individual picks up herself and makes telephone calls outside of Facebook. I am talking about, let me draw to your memory the situation with the track team. The track team, where this girl almost got a teacher terminated because of her own stupidity and because of her own ignorance. You did not understand what was going on, and instead of asking or having somebody with more sense see the situation and explain it to you, you pick up yourself and call the school and create one big situation that could have gotten your ass locked up. And even then, you did not learn. You did not learn. Because I'm sure if the school wanted, the school could have gotten you arrested for what you did. And you did not learn. Here you go again, targeting somebody who clearly did nothing to you. And this is how enough people get themselves in a problem. Right? You get yourself in a problem. It's so bad that when you go to Jamaica, you can't even tell people where you are. You can't even show a location of where you are in Jamaica because you are living in fear. You're hiding. She made a complete fool out of herself when she contacted that school. And she was recorded. And I replayed the recording for you guys to hear how nervous and how dumb this girl sounded. For a big, great one woman with an adult child. Certain situations are not for you because you lack knowledge and understanding. Right? You lack depth. Good morning, YouTube. Right? You lack depth. These types of things about breaking what you call it? What you say you do? Bond down corrupt. You can't bond down corrupt. The only thing me see you do is just to be a mix-up. I record people with one of your 10 phone them and I just be a nuisance. You're going to get yourself locked the fuck up, like in a real life. I don't know why you think that because you're a citizen that gives you the right to antagonize people's life. Like, you becoming a citizen turn you into a complete idiot. Right? Do you think that because you became a citizen, you are excluded from certain things? You better thank God say you become a citizen just the other day. Because if you didn't become a citizen just the other day, you could have been one of them where I run from ICE to. Just remember that. You could have been one of them. Because when you come here, they lean. And the amount of suck you have to suck 1 foot Steve, that's how you end up get your status. So don't come on this app acting like you're better than nobody else because you have passport. You have US passport where you love flaunt. Go and sit yourself down and go get an education. It's the same thing I was telling certain people on my page. You know, you come here to America, right? If you live in a Jamaica till you're an adult age or whatever, don't be like her where come here and just sit down in a mix-up. You understand me? If you grew up in a way, you know, when you never get exposed to a little bit of GED, high school, whatever, come here and you do that. Don't be like she. You so much job she have to do for try and make ends meet. She do all sort of foolishness. Just when she could have just do one thing, or maybe our main job and a side also. She have to work 10 jobs for make one little change here and there. And all the 10 jobs she work, she still can't make ends meet. Make it make sense. But in addition to the 10 jobs them what she work, she find time for come on this app and frig with people who don't see her. What kind of corruption you burning down now? Over $5 you send this girl $5 or $50. This is why you have to be careful of how you take money from people. $50 that no one asked her for. She sent it. So it's clear to see that she sent these monies to later on start her madness. $50, lady? $50 you old crowbait? Yeah. Look how many people on here. Look how much of them, your friend them and the one in England, where I do big Zella e-transfer with thousands and thousands of dollars. I now open up your mouth about that. Talk about that. Talk about that. Hmm? Talk about the big e-transfer thing where you see I go on in England. Oh, you're not talking about that. Oh, you know why you're not talking about that? Because initially, when you first started talking about him 3 or 4 years ago, he checked you. He made a call to you. Right? So you catch your afraid from them time they from you and him dep on the phone attack. And this is why me never trust you from day one. Me know you, but me know you from a long stick. Because the minute you get in contact with my enemy, I sit up on the phone with my enemy and I don't know what the hell you all are discussing. Me nah nothing for chat to you about. So me keep you at a long stick. You think I was stupid? Huh? Think I was stupid for sit down and tell you my business? You must have crazy. $5, Karen. $5 on YouTube. Karen told me that she sent $5. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. $5? Huh? $5 can't even buy nobody lunch right now in America. $5 can probably buy you half a tank of gas. $5. No wonder why you look like shit. Because you don't know what money is. $5 she said, and I go on to over five. No, sir. I hope you guys are drinking your coffee. $5. Look how much thousand. How come you can't crack 99 case yet? And it's bare face right in your face. And you can't crack nothing for 99. It's bare face right there. You have done nothing but go around and ask people for write letter on your behalf because you cannot construct a letter. Right? So you go around on social media, meet up with people who can probably read and write better than you, and then go around and ask people for submit things on your behalf. Right? You sit on abundance corruption, but you cannot construct a letter for help, for save your life. Right? You remember you did ask me for write letter, and I looked at you and go, really? Me not write nothing. Thank God I wasn't that stupid and submissive. You know what I mean? You think you're going to run my head? And you look at me very good. You think you're going to be the one, you dunce woman, would I be the one for make me write letter? For make me put my beautiful, lovely, my clean name where me have? As a respectable businesswoman? You expect me to put my name to any document for these clowns on your behalf? Any name, anywhere my name I go? Once me sign my name to something, it has to be for my children, or for me, or for someone who is vulnerable. Okay? Someone who is vulnerable for me or my children. Those three instances. Like, meaning, if I put my penmanship to anything, it often makes sense. I am not going to put my penmanship on your behalf for your fight. Six years, Karen. And she know what kind of crime she solve? Nothing. All she do is sit down over there and stir up strife. And meanwhile, all of the evidence are going. I slip right through her finger. And then when people make after her and cuss her real bad, and she catch her frightened, she run go a police station. You run go a Columbia police station, Columbia, Maryland police station with your life. I thought you were bad people. Or you run going at the people in Maryland Park with your madness, go bury Dolly and bury this and bury that with your madness. If you could only see how ridiculous you looked when you're in the people in park, I wind up and I go on with yourself, but you bury people. Nonsense. And you come over here and waste your years. Waste your years, waste your time, and sit down underneath Steve crutches with him 1 foot self. That's what you did. Wasted your years. Itch on past Steve back. You don't do, you yourself not, you don't accomplish nothing. Where the big house there where you say you Bill Jamaica? Where the big house there? You say your house big. And if them could only see your big house at Jamaica, so where the big house at Jamaica there where you say you have? Are you say it, you know? You say you have big house at Jamaica. Nobody asked you. You volunteered that information. Where is the big house? We're still waiting to see it. Anybody seen the big house? Has anybody seen the big house? That individual has been to Jamaica multiple times to show off on John Public. Has anyone seen the big house? No, nobody seen the big house. Nobody saw it. The only thing we've seen is you in a Migla water house, Panalian somewhere in a water house. A show where you and man used to live. Right? That's all I say. You know the Migla water house. I try. Oh, I guess I used to live in that house there. You should have be ashamed of your damn self. You understand? Not even a GED you have. Who waste them years? You just come on, Panya, and did your next best thing. Find an old drunk crow, married him. Suck until you get what you want. That's all you did. So don't come on here trying to size up with nobody. You can't size up with a soul. You know. I've seen that girl work for what she wants. And you know what, Joy? She can't even afford to stay in a proper hotel. You know, like a nice proper hotel where, you know. Anytime she go to Jamaica, you always see her itch up. Because she went to Jamaica the other day. She couldn't even afford a professional hairstyle. And you're going to Jamaica. I mean, you do say you wear wig, right? You wear wig, you wear lace front, you wear those things. You know, you're going to Jamaica, you put yourself together. Trust me, as much as you want to look like a bum here in America, when you're heading back home to Jamaica, you have to look am I wrong, ladies? Right? Even if you don't want to look good here in America, that's fine. Nobody cares what you look like here in America. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares really about how you dress here. You know, you could have mismatch, your shoes could have ugly, you know, your ear could have all. Nobody no care over your son. Right? How you look. You could have go to do in a one piece of shop. Nobody trust. Nobody cares. If it's one thing I know about Americans, they literally mind them business in a real life. They mind them business. That's how Americans are. You understand? But when you're going home to Jamaica, it's a different story. We're a different set of people. We have different customs, stuff like that. You know, when you're going home, you know, you buy a new wig, you're going to go sit down in one hairdresser for a couple of hours, you get your nails done, you know, you get your vacation toes, your vacation nails, you get your vacation hair, stuff like that. Good morning, Alan. You know, you get your vacation clothes. I am yet to see you. Let's go. Because since you're being petty and you're talking about people's boardhouse or you're trying to humiliate people about where they live in Jamaica, let's get with it. Let's get with it, guys. Okay? Let's get with it. She is a troublemaker, Wilson. Let's get with it. Because you're always talking about you're rich and you're this and you're that and you're degrading other people. You're humiliating other people. So let's go down there. Okay? First and foremost, when you go to Jamaica, you never look good. You never yet have on a proper wig. I thought you said your daughter does hair. What happened? What happened? Because my daughter do hair. And when me ready, me go get my hairstyle. That's why when people did a laugh off of me last night by other people live, me just go hairstyle. And nothing for me forget. I don't know that. It's never been an issue for me to get, never. If you see me a certain type of way, it's because I'm busy or I'm just comfortable looking like, what, whatever. Okay. But y'all know when I look good, I look good. I put myself together. Okay. You've been to Jamaica and you've been to a number of other places and you've never looked good. Let's get with it. Let's be petty. Right? Your shoes. Your shoes look horrible. Right? I've never seen you wear a decent pair of shoes. Let's be petty. Thank you. Thank you, Patsy. Let us be petty. Your clothes. No, let's go to the wig. Your wig. Your wigs look horrible. Horrible. And I suggest you spend some time in self-care. You spend some time caring for yourself. You know, if you do decide to wear weave, which is what I see that you decide to wear weave, go and get it professionally done. I like to teach people. Go get your hair professionally done and stop being cheap. Especially when you're going to Jamaica, you can't be cheap. If you say I go to Jamaica, I go show off palm people.